strawberry soda, sweet, loud, fizzing with chaos. Now I'm flat in your fridge, forgotten warm umping. You liked my bubbles, but hated when they stained your shirt. Wanted flavor, but not the mess. I remember the first sip. Your smile cracked open like a soda can on July skin. But even sweetness expires. You bought new flavors, now more quiet, more bland, more label, less risk. But baby, I was never just sugar. I was citrus, I was sting. I was wild on your tongue, and stains you couldn't hide. So yeah, I fizzed too hard, but I tasted like summer. And you don't drink anything you can't control. I saw us again, back on the bleachers at dusk, hands almost touching, hearts too loud to listen. We said nothing, but everything cracked in the silence. You smoked out your fears, I swallowed mine whole. The light hit your face like you knew this was goodbye. Not dramatic, just quiet like summer leaving early. I still visit that field sometimes, just me and the ghosts of what we almost became. The metal's cold now, but I sit there anyway. Pretend you woke up in those same torn sneakers. Ask if I've changed. I'd say yes, but not enough. Not where it counts. Still waiting on a bench that forgets me every fall. It's 3 a.m. again. My window hums city lullabies. I haven't slept since your last voicemail, replaying it like a prayer I don't believe. My tea's gone cold, my eyes burn from staring. The moon outside feels closer than anyone I know. I whispered I miss you to a cup of steam, texted you up, then deleted it clean. Your toothbrush still stares at me, your keys still in the bowl. I threw out the sweater, but I kept your soul. Read every horoscope backwards just to find a version where we work, but fate don't care about signs. Love don't wait red lights, so I write songs instead of sending. I light candles just for scent. I sleep with my arms open in case I need to hold myself. And maybe tomorrow I'll clean the shelf. Maybe next week I'll laugh again. But tonight, you live in the window, flickering like stars I still wish on. You showed up at 3 a.m. smelling like regret and cigars. You said sorry like a prayer, but I know prayers don't fix what's left. Your voice still echo in my ribcage like a song I hate but can't forget. Linger like perfume on my bed sheets. Love like that got a bitter aftertaste. I play cool like I ain't cracked, but I cried to voicemails back to back. Texted I'm fine with shaking hands. You were ghosting while I made plans. I saw you with her downtown, laughing like we never happened. And I felt myself drown in things I never said, never mentioned. Why do I miss what hurt me most? Why does your name taste like toast and smoke? And I hate that I still check your feed, like pain is something I still need. But I'm healing slow, every scar's a line, writing poems out of your decline. Love don't mean I gotta stay, but the aftertaste don't fade away. Your shoulder brushed mine, but it felt like wind, not warmth. Like we existed in the same space, but different temperatures. We laughed at the same joke, but mine came a beat late. Like I was catching echoes of a rhythm we used to share. You reached for the remote, I flinched, not because of fear, but because I used to think that him was mine. We sleep on the same bed, dream separate lives. You dream of escape, I dream of rewind. lipstick on wine glass, like steam off a shower. We're close but not touching, and that's worse than being apart. 'Cause silence at close range is the loudest kind, and I'd rather miss you from miles away than lie next to your goodbye. Engine off, radio hum, static truce, driver's seat turned therapist, half a blunt, half a thought. I never said it, but I loved you, not the way Hallmark cards frame it, but in the silence between heartbeats. Street lamp flickers like memory glitches. I see my mother crying in the kitchen, my dad an echo behind a closed door. Guess I was raised by ghosts and metaphors. You asked me why I never call you back, but how do I explain being scared of warmth? Every hug felt like a dare, every I miss you felt like math. I made playlists instead of apologies. I mapped your face in my dreams. I broke the rhythm to feel real. I whispered your name to strangers. If I rewind the night, would you stay? I said I was broken in honest ways, not trauma as fashion, just the truth that I loved you. Not perfectly but deeply, the kind you drive away from, but keep in the rear view forever. Soft and golden. Next day I ghost you, cold and certain. It's not you, it's me. It's this Gemini Moon I keep living under. I'm a garden and a wildfire, a love song and a voicemail tone. You say I'm chaos, but you never let. You love the mess, admit it. I said forever on a Tuesday, then blocked you by the weekend. But I still saved your hoodie and your playlist haunts my speakers. I wanted space, then craved your breath. Told myself I'm better alone, but dreamed of your voice in my head. you still love me tomorrow, meet me under this Gemini moon. But bring patience, bring light, and maybe don't stay forever, just stay tonight. The rooms have lit like my mind since you left. Curtains move like they're breathing, and I swear I heard your laugh in the fans hum. I tried texting your old number out of habit, not hope. It bounced back like memories I can't delete, just rename. You were a riddle I wanted to stay confused by, not to solve but to keep like final crackle in midnight silence. You felt analog in a digital world. I wore that jacket you left again, not for warmth, just memory friction. People ask if I'm okay, and I say yeah, with perfect grammar, but my soul still stutters. I write lyrics to songs no one hears, whisper prayers in reverse. Sometimes I wonder if I made you up, or if you were just the version of me I couldn't live with. The light shifts across my floor like time tap, dancing over old pain. And I sit there half alive and half like missing someone I half knew fully. I saw a photo from last spring, me laughing in your hoodie like I didn't know how it ended. I envy her, that version of me who didn't flinch at forever. She looked whole, hair wild, skin soft, heart still intact. She hadn't learned yet that I love you can expire. I'm jealous of the way she glowed in your gaze, how she believed in your text bubbles, how she danced in the kitchen without bracing for impact. Now I fold my joy before it gets too loud, delete messages before they get read. Love with one foot near the exit. I stalk her, that girl I used to be. She trusted too quick, but damn, she loved well. So now I'm jealous, not of you, not of her, but of me. Before I stop believing that love wouldn't run out of gas. Ooh. missed call season. You always ring after midnight when I've already moved on in my head, but not in my chest. You leave voicemails like breadcrumbs, say I've changed with background noise. Swear you're different now, but forget my birthday again. I lit candles for closure, but they just melted into more questions. Why do I still wear your ring on a chain like a maybe disguised as an accessory? I deleted our chats last week, but remember the typos. Your I love you still hits hard. Your bad grammar always knew what I need. You love me best when I leave, chase me when I go quiet, beg when I go bold. Where were you when I whispered stay? It's missed call season again, and maybe this time I won't pick up. Not even for your sorry, not even for your I just needed time. Time already left. Your hand was on my thigh, but your eyes were elsewhere. I felt the heat, but no fire, just static, like we kissed through a bad signal. You said I love you with full bars, but my heart already disconnected. I checked the Wi-Fi twice, it wasn't the room that was empty. It was you. We used to laugh in stereo, now even silence feels too loud. You hum melodies that don't remember me. I write lyrics hoping you'll find them. We're buffering, spinning in place, pretending maybe still has a pulse. I said, do you feel me? You said sure, but you sure felt unsure, like a shrug dressed in vows. I turned off my phone last night and somehow I heard myself again. Clearer, louder, like love after no signal. No signal. Clearer, louder, like love after no signal. Yeah, no signal. Your old charger's still in my sock drawer, caught like a memory I can't unwind. I thought about throwing it out, but that felt too final, too real. I never liked your music taste, but now I hum it in traffic. Never liked oat milk, now it's the only thing in my fridge. Isn't it weird how lost rearranges your taste buds? How your name still pops up when I try to write nothing. I tell people I'm over it, but I still fold my clothes the way you used to still buy 2 toothbrushes out of habit. This isn't a love poem, not really. It's a charger in a drawer, still there, still not used. Like the part of me that loved you quietly, even when it didn't make sense. Even when it didn't make sense. Even when it didn't make sense. I wore a plastic halo to feel divine. For a minute you kissed my crown like gospel, but prayed with eyes wide open. My faith was soft, not in God's, but in glances. You promised me a heaven that looked a lot like your bedroom ceiling. Baptized in broken rules, I let you draw halos on my mirror, each one smudged by the next name you whispered. We danced in low light, called it sacred, but your lips wrote fiction, and I read it like scripture. I was holy in your hunger, you were holy in my hurt. We built a temple out of teeth marks and paid it with perfume. Now I walk barefoot in old sins, trace your fingerprints on my ribs. You said I was divine, I believed you, but you never believed in much, especially not me. Especially not me. Found an old Polaroid in the sink, me with grass-stained jeans, Gap tee. I was laughing wide and wild before the world asked me to be quiet. My aunt called me too soft, my uncle said walk like a man. So I folded into a shadow, carried mirrors I couldn't stand. I remember the day you kissed me under that broken street light. My hands shook like paper, seem like truth. You left your hoodie in my closet, still smells like summer and doubt. I tried to write you a letter, but ink don't survive in my house. Now I hum lullabies to myself, soft-spoken prayers to old scars. Sometimes I still flinch at love, like it's fire dressed in flowers. But that photo in the sink, I saved it, tried it on the windowsill. I need to remember that version of me, the loud one, the light one, before I learn to hide. Woke up and went in silence, no text, no missed calls, just peace with the pulse. I used to measure worth by your attention. Now I breathe without permission. I put on mascara like war paint, but this time it's for me, not for you to notice. My softness ain't weakness, it's armor made of lullabies and self-truths. You watch me unravel, they called it a performance, but you never read the script. Never knew my favorite poem was the one I whispered when I felt small. Now I eat dinner with candlelight and no guests, and dance barefoot on hardwood just to remember I wait. You were the ache, now I'm the healing. You were the storm, now I'm the calm. Still, sometimes I miss the chaos, but I remind myself, peace doesn't need applause. Love doesn't beg to be chased, and softness is strange when you're brave enough to keep it. I unfollowed you yesterday, but your voice still echoed in my feed. Every meme feels like your jokes, every song sounds like your need. I blocked your name, but forgot your nickname. Still shows up when I search pain. I tried burning the letters, but smoke don't clear feelings. Tried dating someone louder, but they just made your silence ring. You left your coffee cup and somehow it still smells like August, like rooftop promises and wet jeans, like love before the damage. I told my girls I'm done, but my dreams forgot the script. You showed up last night wearing my old t-shirt, saying nothing like always. I don't hate you, I hate how I still want you, even when I know better, even when you liked her pic, even when you said nothing for a week. But I unfollowed you, that's something right. Now Just need to unfollow your ghost, your taste, your maybe next time. You come back like waves, not tidal, not violent, just enough to wet my chest. When I thought I'd finally tried, I was folding laundry and your song played on shuffle. Funny how cotton can feel like skin, like your breath in summer dusk. I don't miss you on Mondays or Thursdays, but you haunt the in-betweens. 2:34 a.m. The traffic lights, the smell of rain on concrete. My therapist says it's stored trauma. I say it's water memory. You never really left, you dissolved, and now